Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Melon Marsh, and today we're going to do another League of Legends tutorial for you guys. And as you guys can tell from the background, it's going to be Teemo. I know a bunch of you guys have requested different champions on tutorials, but since I just bought this really cute, sexy skin for Teemo, the bunny Easter one that he just hops around, I just play a bunch of games with him, and this video is going to be a couple of clips of games of me just getting like random kills. It's not the best kills, but just something to watch in the background as I explain Teemo. Now, in my opinion, Teemo is basically useful because of his mushrooms, because of his map awareness that it gives. As you guys play against him, you guys should know that his mushrooms are really annoying, that you try to go for a gank behind a bush, you step on a mushroom, it just totally negates your element of surprise. Now, other than that, his capability as an attack damage carry is pretty decent. He doesn't have that much utility other than his blind. That blind can be useful, just toss that up on the enemy's champion, enemy's team attack damage, and pretty much useless for a couple of seconds. His low speed up is pretty good for harassing early game and for escaping, and his poison darts is just, it's pretty decent in terms of damage. It's not a game breaker like Ash's arrow or Nocturne's ult, but it's just decent. But the main thing that Teemo is good for, as you guys know, is his mushrooms. So with that out of the way, let's just get towards the tutorial and the gameplay. Alright, so to start things off, I just want to say that my item build is kind of similar to Rain Man's. If you guys keep in update with the pro League of Legends players, you guys probably know that Rain Man is probably known for his Teemo play. That he primarily mains Teemo, and he's really top elo just playing Teemo. So just because of that, just because of him, he got me playing Teemo, because I just think, yo, Teemo, all he gives that mushrooms kind of useless. But after watching him play in one of the tournaments, he's really pro. So with that being said, you guys can see that my beginning item is going to be Dorian's Blade. I am going to get max around 3 Dorian's Blade, because it does give life leech, HP, and attack damage all into one, and it's not that expensive. So you get 3 of those and boots, obviously. And then afterwards, you get Berserker's Greaves for attack speed. And for me, I mainly try to get attack speed because, like I said, for me, Teemo is a pusher. So the more attack speed I have, the quicker I can bring down the creeps, so I can push harder. So after that, I could get Wit's End or a Milady. And Milady is just to give a little extra add to his E ability, which gives that poison dart, and it just adds an extra dot, which does a good amount of damage, and at the same time it gives a good amount of attack speed. Wit's End, like I said, it gives attack speed, and it's pretty annoying. It pretty much owns caster because it just eliminates their mana pool, so that is pretty good. But before I get all that, I try to get the item that helps you farm the quickest is Madrid's Razor, just because of the proc that helps you kill creeps. I think that's 500 damage to creeps, and because to me, Teemo, like I said, he's the pusher and he has to kill creeps really quick. So I get Madrid's Razor, and pretty much helps you farm, helps you fund the expensive items later on, and in the end you turn to Madrid's Blood Racer, which at the same time gives you good amount of attack damage, and at the same time gives you good amount of attack speed. And because of that, it's a really crucial items for Teemo late game. Now, after that, you could get him, Teemo more HP, so you primarily get Frozen Mallet, because with attack speed, you pretty much, you hit an enemy target with your attack speed and high attack damage, you pretty much catch up to any champion and kill him pretty quick. So because of his W, where it helps you speed up, and you're pretty much faster than most champions unless you do ghosts. So with Frozen Mallet, it helps you chase down enemy champions with breeze and slow them down, so you're pretty much always on top of them. And after that, you could probably get a Bloodthirster, or if you want Phantom Dancer. I pretty much get Phantom Dancer because, like I said, adds more to attack speed and more critical strike. Now, other than that, you could afterwards get more defensive items, or you could get more offensive items such as Infinity's Edge, or for defense you could get Guardian's Angel, which is typical for all champions. Basically gets Guardian Angel late game, or Banshee's Veil. It's either up to you guys and how the flow of game is going. Now, other than that, The summer spells I get are Flash that ignites. Flash is for escape capability for most of the time, or for early game you can just flash towards them, use your Q and E. Um, Other than that, there's a little trick with Teemo where um, you use his Q ability. I saw it in another video on YouTube. Um, I used the skill. It taught me, helped me, get me a couple of kills. So I'm gonna say again once here. You pretty much hit with your auto attack once, and right after you use your Q ability, your blind dart, and basically those two attacks go right off after each other. So basically you do two attacks right, at the same time, basically, or right after the other, and basically because of that you can pretty much kill enemy champion. It does a good amount of damage as well. Now his W ability, which helps him speed up, um, it's pretty crucial to help you escape, and it's really annoying for early game. Now for the skill build I try to go for is that I try to get his E, max out his E first, because his dot for that, it does good amount of damage, and you're pretty much going to be laying in mid, so it's really annoying. It's a good amount of damage, and it's good for harassing. After that, I try to max out his W, just because that the extra speed up is good for escaping and it's good for chasing. So that is second that you try to get. And his blind dart, just get a level 4, just level 1. Um, although it does do a good amount of damage, it depends on which champion you face in middle. If it's attack damage, you probably want to get Q a little earlier, or you may want to max out Q for it, because it does a good amount of damage, and I think the duration lasts longer. I'm not 100% sure, but if it does get Q, you face a strong attack damage champion. But other than that, I would recommend getting E first, then W, then Q. Now onto his mushrooms. Mushroom placement, try to place them as much as you can. Place them in bush, place them in areas where you know champions are going to be. Place them in their golem buff, their lizard buff, in their bush, wherever you think they're going to gank. Place them all around the map. They last for 10 minutes, so you probably have to place them around a couple more times. But other than that, yeah, just basically place them around helps you give map control, help you do damage. Sometimes you get lucky, and enemy champion runs away with low HP, and then they step on it and they die. Now, this video is going to come to an end soon with this last gang. I thought it was kind of fun. Level 1, it's a little trick that I do that sometimes I get while my teammates be in middle, but I'm actually in middle. They attack them a bit, they stun them, and I pop out, I attack them. They could blow a pot, they could blow summer spells, but either way, it helps me stay ahead. I may lose a little bit XP because of another champion in my lane, but other than that, it helps basically help you stay a little bit ahead early game. But like I said, hope this video coming in. I hope you guys liked it, hope you guys enjoyed it, hope you find it useful. I try to release more videos more often, just because it is summer for me. I'm trying to have a lot more fun, doing a lot more stuff with my time, and just because of that, League of Legends to me is getting a little on the dull side. They're releasing champions too often, and I'm gonna try to release a video on Vayne soon, but there's so many requests for different videos. I'm not sure what to do. I may spend a good couple of days just making videos for you guys, but just please stay tuned, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.